Today on the channel from the McFarlane Toys DC Collector's Edition line, we got the Abyss.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another DC McFarlane Collector's Edition unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we venture into the Abyss with DC McFarlane Toys Abyss Pro Wrestling Edition. What? Todd McFarlane, what? Oh, it's not Abyss the Wrestler? I thought this was Abyss the Pro Wrestler. No? I guess it is not. Apparently it is a Batman villain. Are you sure about that, Todd McFarlane? Mark Summers? Can you confirm or deny that? Mark Summers is saying for all he knows it's a wrestler. What? Mark Summers? Mark Summers says he doesn't know action figures, he doesn't know DC, he doesn't know McFarlane, he doesn't know wrestling, he's just guessing. So he does look like a little bit like a wrestler to me, but apparently we're going to go to McFarlane on this one. Apparently this is a Batman villain. It is not the former TNA superstar Abyss. So you learn something new every single day. We'll dive into this one, and of course we'll do it like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it, we're going to see where it goes from there. And this collector's edition was the only collector's edition that has been released so far that I have passed on. I said, I don't know this character. I don't feel like I need this in my collection, so I passed on it. However, then one whimsical Christmas day, I was perusing Amazon online, and what did I see for $16.99 with free shipping? This one, about half price of the normal $30 price point on this, and I said, you know what? You got to get a Christmas deal. I was feeling a little down. I didn't get any Christmas presents. I said, I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to treat myself to something special, and I got this Abyss figure. We'll see if I made the right decision or not in this very video. But as I said, this one I passed on multiple times. I believe this is from the first series, and yeah, it is, number 3. First series of the collector's edition. I remember just saying, I don't know the character, and $30 seems a little steep. It still seems steep, Todd McFarlane. I like my $20 price point with your figures better than these $30 ones. But we got 30 right here. Of course, 12 and up, 22 points of articulation, DC Multiverse Abyss in the package, number 3 on the side, and then on the back, Darkness. I don't know anything about this guy. Hopefully the card really gives us some detail. It better give us a lot of detail, because I have no idea what I'm talking about with this one. See you later, goodbye. Like a young Larry Bird that time with the old 3-point line. Shout out to old Larry Bird, of course. Whoa, there we go. See you later. Bam, see you later. DC, McFarlane stand. Seen it before. We'll see it again. Now it's time for some Plastic Prison right here. Oh, my gosh. There it is, Plastic Prison, ready to rock and roll, strut and stroll, getting these twist ties out, of course. McFarlane staple these twist ties. He's doubling down in 2025. We do know that. He's told us multiple times on the channel that you think I put out a lot of twist ties in 2024? You just wait. You ain't seen nothing yet. Like a young BTO, I think is what you told me that. And that's what we're going to see right here. We're even twist tying down on the stands here. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you get all these twist ties out? We're going to pop all these things out. And of course, this is where we first discovered Cambodian tape along with this toy line here. The collector's edition is where he signed that lucrative tape contract with the Cambodians. However, as we have learned, used out of cannibal leftovers is where this tape comes from. So if you support cannibals, you better support McFarlane. If you don't like cannibals, you probably shouldn't support McFarlane. I'm just telling you. Just telling you what I know from the couch, of course. Twist tie right there, and I think we're ready to rock and roll. Strut and stroll into the Abyss, into the darkness. And there is a Chase edition to this one as well. See you later, goodbye. A Platinum edition. I did see that one time at retail, and I passed on that too at $30. So, I don't know. If I saw it again, maybe I'd pick that one up since I have every other one. Maybe I need the Platinum of this. Maybe I don't. I don't know. I don't know. We do get the McFarlane stand. Obviously a waste of time. Not a fan of that at all. But we do get the Abyss card. Let's find out. Real name unknown. His parents just said, you know, the doctor, he came out and the doctor said, Mr. and Mrs. Abyss, what do you want to name your kid? And yeah, unknown. We don't need to name him. Let's just not name him. That's what they said. The doctor said, yeah, it's your kid. And there it went. For years, Batman used the darkness as a weapon, but now a new enemy turns that darkness against him. Batman must team with Batman Inc.'s mysterious new benefactor to bring the deadly Abyss into the light. So apparently he's a guy lurking in the shadows. Always watch out for those guys lurking in the shadows. I can tell you that right now. But let's dive into the accessories here with this one here. We do get a gripping hand here to grip, I guess, his weapon here. But man, he's got some crazy long fingernails going on. This guy needs a manicure and probably a pedicure as well if he had bare feet. But looking wild with those long hands. So we do get one extra hand with the Abyss. We also get a very Grim Reaper-like scythe. Scythe, Todd? Scythe, okay. Double-ended here, got the blade on the end. He's ready to just take it to everybody here. Very crazy weapon. I don't think we've seen this before from McFarlane Toys. Correct me if I'm wrong. And very interesting, they put him in the Collector's Edition. I wonder why he is in the Collector's Edition. At first, the Collector's Edition to me felt like it was going to be the big stars, but they have dabbled in some deep-cut characters. And I'm calling Abyss a deep-cut character. I call it like I see it, as we do say. But a very gangly performer is this Abyss. Not a big beast like the wrestling Abyss, that's for sure. You look at the head on here, you got kind of gas mask going on with a couple X's over his eyes. Looked like he stepped out of Fortnite is what it looks like to me. Big hood over the top in black with purple lining on the inside. He did go cape, and he's got a plastic cape, but man, Lando Calrissian is just like, oh, get this away. I'm disgusted by this. This cape's got torn, tattered, it's got holes in it. This is not up to snuff for Lando over in Bespin and stuff like that. A rough cape, a rough go on this guy here. Very skinny torso. You got a plastic covering over the front of his chest. It almost looks like it is rib cage. So looking a little ghostly there. All kinds of pockets. Who knows what he's storing in those pockets. And then you got some black tights going on that. And then you do got shin guards down here. And you don't see it a lot, especially I wouldn't think in Gotham. But apparently Alex Pudge Rodriguez, they got his shin guards down here. So apparently Pudge has infiltrated Gotham City with his wares. And we got that right here down to the gray boots, of course. Arms all the way around for us. No butterfly shoulders, you get some bicep cut. Double jointed pinned elbows, extremely tight. Hand back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth, side to side. Hula hoop up top. A lot of movement out of that hula hoop, I gotta tell you what. Very gangly. Almost kind of reminds me of Scarecrow with him. You do get a little traditional waist, but he's got a big midsection diaper going on. The McFarlane diaper strikes again there. Big old Abyss splits here. Of course, a gymnast in a former life. Leg does go up. Double jointed pin knees, of course. Once again, got to have those. Ankles up, down, back, forth, side to side. The usual articulation. Running wild, running free with the Abyss. And this guy is going to go to the back of my display, that's for sure. He is not an A+ Batman villain for me. I, of course, think of the Joker, the Penguin, Catwoman, the Riddler, Clayface, Man-Bat, Killer Croc. Those are kind of the main villains for me. But Batman probably has, if not the greatest rogue gallery of all time, maybe number 2. I think Spider-Man's got a heck of a rogue gallery. Batman right there with him, if not surpassing him here. And I guess every once in a while you got to get some new villains. When the old ones just aren't enough, you got to get somebody new. And that's what we got here with Abyss. But a tall, gangly fella is what he is. But of course, I thought this was a wrestling review, so I did bring the Abyss here. We can kind of compare these two. But looking pretty good, as all things considered, the Abyss right here. So not a bad day at the old office with Abyss. Is it worth $30? Absolutely not. That's why I passed on it for months at $30. However, $16.99? Sign me up all day long and twice on Sunday. So the Abyss coming in hot. Now do I get the collector's edition? Probably not. Probably not. But do I get it? If I find the platinum, I will pick it up if I see it. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Now, Todd, could you send it to me as a Christmas gift? A late Christmas gift? Depending when you're watching this. No? Okay. It is what it is. But there it is. That's the Abyss Collector's Edition. Let me know your thoughts on this one. You got any memories of this Abyss character? Anything I'm missing here? Let me know your thoughts. You remember his time against Mick Foley in the cage? Will we ever forget that one? No, we never will. We never will. But let me know your thoughts on the Abyss. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, my other YouTube channel as well. Patreon for early access to both YouTube channels. Q&As, giveaways, all kinds of stuff over there. Best of all, you do support the channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Sign up over there at SirPaul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, and of course, now on TikTok. So for the Abyss, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.